Hello and welcome back. It's the weekend and I had some time, so I thought that we should get started on my holiday makeup and Sephora VIB sale and Ulta sale and just any kind of sale. So today I have quite a few eyeshadow palettes to show you. But first, I thought I could show you what Sephora sent me for renewing my VIB Rouge status. I don't think anyone is surprised that I was able to reach the VIB Rouge level. And when you do, they send you a token of appreciation. And it comes in a box with some protective cardboard. And it says, Sephora VIB Rouge. It's not just a status, it's a state of mind. And they go over some of the benefits. And that's what's in this little card. And then they tell you that you get the NARS blush in Goulet. And it says, the ultimate authority in blush, NARS offers the industry's most iconic shades for cheeks. This shade is exclusive to VIB Rouge, and the full size is available for purchase on Sephora.com. And here's the little miniature. And it's in a package that's about the size of their eyeshadows. So, open it. It has a plastic cover. has NARS, and the blush itself is a very pretty kind of rose color. And so it goes on the light rose color. And I think you can build it up for more intensity if you'd like. So I guess if you hit the rouge level, this is your gift for this year. Now on to real makeup. I've had my eyes on this particular palette for a while, and a lot of times the Makeup Forever stuff will go to the Sephora sale section, and this one did just in time for the VIB 20% off sale. And it's the Makeup Forever Artist Shadow Palette, number 3. Inside is the palette. Along with a little booklet insert. And inside the booklet, you talk about Makeup Forever, and they give you an overview of the shadows, as well as some fun eye looks to try, and the steps to do them. It's for each of the trios, and they even have a brush recommendation. So that's very nice and handy if you're not sure what you'd like to do. And the palette itself is cardboard, and on the back they have the eyeshadow names. The only thing I don't love about this is that their eyeshadows have numbers. So if you like a particular color, it can be difficult to remember what it is. So these are the eyeshadows, and I'll go ahead and swatch this first row. And I've had their eyeshadows before. And they're really, really good quality. They have good pigmentation. 1, 2, 3. Third column. 1, 2, 3. I really liked this color when I saw it in the store and was swatching. I just have this makeup wipe off. And the last one has some really pretty purples. 1, 2, 3. It's a nice light color. 1, 2, 3. So these are all colors that I would wear and that I like a lot. So I was excited to see when it went on sale, and that I also had 20% off in addition. You can see that they're pretty good shadows, and that they're going to stay, and that they're very pigmented. So I think that was a good buy, and I'm happy that I got that. Next up, and this is my first eyeshadow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I got the Modern Renaissance palette. I'd heard a lot of good things about this eyeshadow palette. And it comes in a pinky, fuzzy, velvety case. And inside are the eyeshadows, as well as a double-sided brush, which actually looks like it's very nice quality to apply and then blend out the different eyeshadows. So I'll pick some colors to swatch, and go with, just gonna set this here so we can see the colors without having to close it all the time. Do this one called Tempera. burnt orange, primavera, and red ochre. And lighter color. It's a nice matte for the crease. Very pretty gold, champagne color. And another nice matte. Some very nice rich color to it. And then I'll do some more. I'll do this Bon Fresco Antique Bronze Venetian Red and Love Letter. 3 and 4. And although I probably won't wear a lot of red, I really like the rest of the colors in the palette. And they swatched really well. And I'm happy that I finally have an Anastasia palette to play with and try. So I like that. Close this up here. I think I might go wash my hands and I'll come right back. I had to go wash my hands. I think some of the really pigmented, high quality shadows can be difficult to remove with just a makeup wipe. So, next up is this enormous Kat Von D metal it says METAL, and when you turn it around it says MATTE. So it's the metal matte palette, and it is enormous. The packaging you can see and the shadows that you get. So this is the back, and it has the names, and the front again has the same packaging, has the container for the metal mat. It's cardboard, and it just opens, And you can see that the bottom row is all matte eyeshadows, and the top row are the Metal Crush eyeshadows. So this has quite a few fun colors to play with. You can make a smoky eye, and there's some greens. It seems like if you cover up the section, this part up here is very, I guess, neutral almost, and very wearable. So I thought it was a good palette to try. So pick a few to swatch. I'll do this blue one. And I'll do the blue Metal Crush. And this green moss. And this Metal Crush one. And they look very intense. Here's the matte. There's the Metal Crush one next to it. And there's the green matte. And then the Metal Crush next to it. And it looks very intense. Some blues and greens. And let's pick purple, ribbon, and gold, and I'll do browns, oak, and synergy, and this purples. The matte purple and the Metal Crush and the matte brown and the Metal Crush. Everyone seems like it's been high quality and very pigmented. Try some lighter colors on this fringe and glitz and suede and flash. So these are the lighter colors, and they're a little more difficult to see on my skin tone, except for that gold. So I probably did not need this palette, but I have not tried any of the Metal Crush formulas, and I liked that it came with so many and so many good options for blending and having fun with. So I'm happy to have this giant beast of an eyeshadow palette. And next up, I've seen these out for quite a while, and every time that I swatch in the store at Sephora, I think that they're such good quality individual shadows. So I thought I'd try one of their pre-made palettes. This is the Buxom Dolly's Wild Side eyeshadow palette, and it's a pre-made palette, but it's made with their individual eyeshadows. And they have a system where you can get a plain palette and then choose from a variety of eyeshadows to create your own. But I thought these were some really nice colors in the Dolly palette. And it comes with a little double-sided eyeshadow brush. On one side, the brush to apply with, and this side is more of a smudge brush or precise application brush. And then we have a nice little variety of very pretty neutrally purpley colors. And the last one's a little difficult to see because it's basically my skin tone. And 5 and 6. So there's looks to be 2 matte colors, and the rest are satiny shimmer. And I think all together make a nice look. And it's cute packaging, which counts for a little bit too. So I'm glad I picked that up during the sale, even though it's not a new item. I thought it would still be a good one to have and try and play with. And I have one last palette to show. So I had to go wash my hands again because this last palette has quite a few shades. And we'll make some room for it. But I wanted to make sure that you could see any swatches that I did. So the last thing I picked up is the Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. And I know this has been out for a while, but I found it on the sale part of Sephora. So I went and got it. And I will say that this one was entirely for the packaging, even though I know that Urban Decay does good eyeshadows. I thought how pretty this is. It opens up to a top area that says I'm not strange, weird, off, no crazy. My reality is just different from yours. So, the writing is a little crazy, so I had to turn it. And then it opens up. And there's a beautiful butterfly that pops up. I think it's super pretty. And that can close. And on the actual palette, it says, I know who I was when I got up this morning, but I must have changed several times since then. And then you can pull out the eyeshadow palette. And it comes completely out of the package. And it also comes with this brush. And most of the time, I don't really care for the brushes in the kits. This one is gorgeous. Decorations, and it's got good quality synthetic bristles for application and blending. I think that's really cool. And the eyeshadows itself are very pretty and wearable colors for the most part. There's Looking Glass, Hatter, Lily, Heads Will Roll, Time, Reflection, Gone Mad, Duchess, Cuts, Bandersnatch, Dream On, Dormouse, Paradox, Kingdom, Alizenchrome, Chronosphere, Metamorphosis, Cake, Chessboard, Royal Flush, and Mirror. So let's start swatching. part at the top. Time, heads will roll. Lily and Heather. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the colors are very nice and pigmented. We'll keep going. I think I'll do all of these so we can see. Here's Looking Glass. Dream On. It feels a little gritty. Bandersnatch and Duchess. And it's the lighter one. And this was the chunkier, glittery one here. Try that one again. And this one, Bandersnatch and Duchess. So Dream On is a little bit chunky, but I think it'll be good for patting in the center of the lid to get some sparkle. It's Gone Mad, Reflection, Chronosphere, Zillion Chrome. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow, that one is so pretty, guys. I really like this color. It's like a coppery, bronzy, blush colored bronze. Kingdom, Paradox, Dormouse, and Mirror. 1, 2, 3, and we'll just do it there. 4. So right here is a really nice selection of warm, rich colors. This gray is really a nice gray. Didn't swatch that great, but I don't really have many grays. Royal Flush, Chessboard, Cake, and Metamorphosis. Two, 3, and 4. So the last colors in the palette, so you can see there's quite a variety. Neutral colors and some fun pops, pinks and blues and greens. So I'm really happy that I found this guy on sale. And even though the packaging is a little intense and big, I'm okay with it. And just slide it back. So that's the last palette for now. And thank you for spending your time with me. And I hope to see you again soon.